Alright, welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. This is video 8, and it's been a while since I have picked this game up. I was finishing up my prior Let's Play of Silence of the Sleep. Awesome game, by the way. Should totally check it out, whether you watched my Let's Play or not. And, hopefully the volume doesn't sound too different, because as I said halfway through Silence of the Sleep, husband changed up the setup in his man cave, and volume's a little bit different with the mic now. For some reason we can't get it quite to what it used to be. I've been tinkering around. I may still need to tinker around a little bit more. Hopefully everything will still come out fairly well. It feels to me like I've gotten it closest. So let's continue the story, seeing as how it's been a week or so since I've dug into this awesome game. Maybe we'll even try and do a little voice acting for you. Officer Aguirre. I wonder if I'm pronouncing his name right. Could it be Aguirre? Alright. Took your sweet time, didn't ya? You know the traffic these days? Fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left the computer in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? The National Transport Safety Box. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer, and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot keeps records. Scientists don't make good criminals. Tell me about it. Some runners like you probably offed him to cover up his corpse master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. You ain't got nothing to say for us, do you? Is that the office? I don't know, we'll come over here first. She looks like she's pointing shit. The door's locked. You might be able to bypass it if you could get under the maintenance panel. I have to figure out how to get under the maintenance panel, huh? Hello there, Dresden. Talk to me, Dresden. Zombie pleasure. Surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off? Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Or your cred stick dick, at any rate. Anyway, surprise. We've got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like business is good for Dalamorg these days. Ha! Yes, yes indeed. The victim's Mel, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death? Unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he's probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Nice hole where his chest was, so what was on the butcher's shopping list? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. How's Officer Aguirre doing on the case? He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective shield, plus he loves to see McCluskey stuck in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, ma'am? I don't think a year's office salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. It sounds like the Ripper's taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants. Which is interesting, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it is an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. So, who's the woman over there? No clue. She just showed up, next to Ken, I think. Alright, I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. I think I changed his voice up prior to what I gave him. I can't for the life of me remember. Shannon Halfsky. Talk to me, Shannon. That necklace doesn't quite fit her character model. She looks up, watching you warily. You're not a cop. I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? Yes, he's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. She shakes her head, looking like one who has found herself lost for the first time in her life. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman. Yes, for all the good it does me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. I can tell you're used to shouldering a heavy burden, but maybe there's an easier way. She looks at you, the flattery largely failing to affect her given the circumstances, but the inspiration dispels the dark cloud surrounding her. Perhaps. My brother's spirit is too weak, that's a given. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are others, other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? The warehouse contains spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard. And I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? I'll do what I can. Got to figure out a way to get in there. I think maybe prying off the panel would have been more of a thing of brute strength. I've got to wait. Save. Alright, let's check out this door. Okay. It's over here first. Come on. Open up. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. The toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end, and when you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest. Hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You pocket the comb. There appears to be a victim's locker and nothing else. I'm kind of regretting not actually taking the time to kind of do a little research about classes prior and running in blind. That's something I don't tend to be a very big fan of doing. I kind of like to get the best character build for the first playthrough so I don't just stumble along. I kind of feel like Shaman is a shit class, you know? I mean, you can summon up the help and such, but... yeah, maybe I just need to give a little while. What have I only been in, like, 2 or 3 combats? Honestly, though, I kind of wish I went more into, the hacking class. The researcher's work, Cyber Terminal, has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Read the notes for case file number 95. Case file 95, Federated Boeing Jetliner, IDN 2305, corporate owner Ares. The plane has several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at 3:04 p.m. Fuck everything up, why don't you? On June 17th, 2053. 2:45 a.m. the pilot reported that the altimeter was reading in the negative values. 2:49 a.m. the co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. 2:58 a.m. the pilot cannot be contacted or located by a plane steward. 3:04 a.m. the co-pilot radios in a mayday. 3:12 a.m. the pilot crashes into an empty field in western North Dakota. 96. Case file 96. Pratt & Whitney, unbanned, IDN 327, corporate owner, Ares. Summary, redacted. Time log, redacted. Huh. Read the case file of number 98. This file has been corrupted. The note that appears on screen pertains to the NTSB case file number 96, the crash of the Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux National borders. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes to your PDA. So wait, we're gonna turn around and do more shit? Seriously? Alright, we've read everything on the computer. There seems to be nothing else in here since we've already searched the locker, so let's come on out. We're gonna come over this way. You don't need to go right now. Are you sure about that? The old poster depicts a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. Nothing else over here. More stuff to look at over here. Ah, Gear wants to talk, but you know what? We'll save first. Cannot save well in action. Game saved. What? Hold on. Let's figure out something. A good... Wish I could do a New Jersey accent, but God knows I probably can't, huh? What? Is this what a court pit? If this was a court pit, why'd they leave the evidence on the computer? Good catch. The information's probably worth a fortune if you find a buyer. Joy. Let's go through this door and see what's in this room. I think this would be a very highly stressful job working on an airport, you know? You're such in charge for so many lives that God, it's so easy to screw up with that crap. There's a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seat. They could be discarded luggage, or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Dig through the shoe pile. You find nothing interesting about the shoes in the pile. Nothing there. Doesn't look like I can go in there. Nope. We did see. That's interesting. Is that a summon for me? It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items and refuse recovered from a plane crash, or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Dig through the trash. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with the stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. Inspect the earrings. The earring is made out of burnished steel, formed to the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. Inspect the dented lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox that's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll in the front. And let's be shitty and inspect the cred stick. Surprisingly, the cred stick is still functional. You slot it into your PDA and 200, whatever the fuck the name of the money is added to your account. Walk away. So this door's locked. We will go in there eventually. Of that, I have no doubt. Because clearly that's a fucking summon. Can't do anything about it now. Alright. Now, I want to know what about that. I don't think this is a game where I have to pull up my own inventory. In fact, the only thing I have in my inventory is the items itself. Okay, come on, girly. It feels as though you have found enough objects. Yes, here they are. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is all this? Officer Gill trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. This is a crime scene, officer, not some Salish drum circle. Watch your tone. She's in mourning. Watch your ass, else you're going to find my boot lodged up in it. Now get the hell out of here. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'll be able to do something I'd regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. Cockbuck and knuckle fucker. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. That man is an ass. And there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before the Clods carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. Not looking good now, but do you have any plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps, under cover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? It may be down the rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of it. Whatever your reasons, I thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find these kinds of people we need. Good. I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. She produces a fistful of crumpled nuyen from inside a leather pouch, starts to count it out, then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Alright. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps in the face of Coyote pops up on the screen. Coyote looks tense. Hoy, zombie pleasure. You in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star, same old thing. I hear you. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royal. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squads. Ran my world when I was growing up. I remember. She looks relieved. Whiz. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell into some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of drug. I've tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. You're on a crusade. Maybe. That's what Miss Kabuto calls it. Her face lights up. She's running hot. Has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who's eyeballing him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me. But we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. On my way. I knew you'd come. I'll send you the address. See you soon. I hope to God I didn't mess up by, Jack of all trades is a master of none. Like I said, I think I'm going to be split up between the two. The decking and the shaman type thing is probably where I'm going to go. I'm not going to do strength. There's no point now. Alright, I didn't even read this, did I? Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The building looks like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempt to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of the building, and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. Shit. Is this night? I didn't save, but... I had to pick between helping her and helping the other chick. But, I mean, come on now. We saved Coyote's ass. We're invested. No regrets. Thanks for meeting us, Zombie Pleasure. I owe you one. Null sweat. I figured you could use the backup. Yeah. You never know what sort of firepower is to expect in one of these BTL squats. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen. I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister's Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job. Thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of these squats past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watch for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Okay. BTL Clocker. And this is where having a gang etiquette would have been a lot better. I hadn't even used my Shadowrunner etiquette. In fact, etiquette seems a bit wasteful in my honest opinion. The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips and nods throughout, as if going through some internal checklist. Oi, oi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? She leans in, whispers in your ears. This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? What kind of rides can I go on? We got it all. All of it. We got it all. Yeah. What you want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to be bad? We could hook you up. Don't roll that way. Want to be a hero? Be a hero? We got fairy tale direct, chummas love, you name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging? Don't matter what the trip is as long as there's slagging involved, right? Cody's eyes are hard, her pupils tight with pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe. For the right price, you can feel it. What it's like to die. What's it like to kill. You saw BTLs, right? He grins a lopsided grin. Oh yeah, chummer. Oh yeah. Better than life. Definitely better. Dream chips, mind benders, slim stems, slim scents without peak limits. High octane intensity. How does this place operate? How do I get in? That's the best part. The best part. It's a lab. They test the new stuff here, the hottest dreck. You can place a special order and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door, it'll get you in and out anytime you want. Then you can buy a beetle and slot right there. Our guys guard you while you're chipping. Safest way, chummer. Safest way. Don't you think you're hurting people selling them this dreck? His eyes stop rolling. He's focused on high alert. You want to step back off that? You want to step way the hell back. This is sprawl biz, chummer. It's the biz of the people, and by people, it's for the fragging people, so slot off that unless you're looking to get hurt. Do we go in guns sprawling, or do we go in silently? We can always kill him on our way back. I don't know, because I didn't kill that last fucker at the apartment. It kind of irritated me. I'm stepping back. I just want to go in and see for myself. Alright then. Alright, good. Go on in and see my boy. Charlie. He'll set you up with the pass card. You see Charlie. Wouldn't have mind actually killing him, but I want to talk. Let's get some talking. That's Charlie. Concerned woman. And she's Karma. Hello. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that dreck they're selling. BTLs are killer. They're most of all. You sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do. I know. Lost my husband. Lost my son. My daughter. They used her to record. Tears stream down her face. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards did they have on this place? She looks around, frightened, and whispers, they're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Japanese mafia? Oh, man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy at the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough. Blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. She's amped. Ready. 5 or 6? That's not so bad. We can surprise them on our side. Any chip heads inside the lab? Yep. All day, all night, and they can be dangerous too. Chip heads. Dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want. Make them do whatever. Turn them into whores, killers, anything. We're looking for a kid named Gino. You know him? Who doesn't? He's in here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips. Like their little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. Hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Got to go. That's depressing. The sinless are free. That is Charlie. That is Jamal. I wouldn't mind killing everybody, but I want conversation, so give me conversation. Jamal has the look of a long-time chiphead, emaciated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at, Spike Ears? I hear you have a pass card. You hear right? I got a few. I saw them at a discount. Charlie charges 50 New for it, but I can get you 3 for 100. I was thinking 75, and I was thinking slot off. Maybe you should just hand it over. His lips curls into a frown. This is the Baron's, oh my. You want it, you take it. Whoops! Whoops! Oh well, should have paid up. Cocksucker. I'm gonna go here. Paco, where the fuck is your sword? about to say, no way in hell you gonna sit there and tell me you got a damn... Move you right here. Dead fucker. Cody. I don't want her. Ah, line of sight bot. Oh well. In turn. You my god! Quit hitting me! Eh. What am I doing? Move over here, girl. Fucko. Boom. Oh, that takes away their AP. What was the point of that? Frickin' sound grenade. Alright, alright. Come on. That's my girl. Let's go ahead and kill you. Alright, Charlie. Okay, Cody. That's my girl with my shotgun. Come on, blast that fucker to smithereens. I'm dead as core now. Everyone on my girl. Everyone on my damn girl. Go ahead. For a dwarf that looked emaciated, he actually didn't look all that damn emaciated. And I'm probably gonna go in now, full-blown guns a-swinging. That's a little shitty, but okay. You pick up a worn and mangled notebook. It smells of sweat and alcohol. Leaf through the notebook. The notebook contained lists of illegal SimSense rides and the name of clients who have purchased them. Look for interesting BTL names. The better-than-life rides run the gamut from fantasies like I Can Fly to real-life recordings such as Bum Killer. The list of rides don't seem to have much value. Look for interesting client names. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a simple list of names. It also contains private information about some of the more well-to-do or connected clientele. It may be the syndicate behind the lab is directing certain clients here to secretly extract information from them while they are under the influence. The notebook is likely worth something if you can sell it. Take the notebook. Money? If I had to kill your ass, it ought as well be worth it. Yeah. I'll save my kid for now. Did the concerned woman run? Yeah. Dandelion eaters. Does that mean you're a vegetarian if you're a dandelion eater? Oh well. No regrets in killing the fuckers now. Ooh. Again, I have got to say, what a beautiful fucking game. Anything to search? No? Okay. You know, it's like they really took time in investing in setting up and all the good and stuff. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. Shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place! I told you it was only a matter of time! The man with the cyberdeck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. There ain't no way in hell I'm doing a digitized voice. You messed up with the wrong BTL crew, lab. Ahoy. This is a Yakuza operation. With the push of a button, I could make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Zombie Pleasure, don't attack any of the chip pads. They don't know what they're doing and you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties. Got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Dance for me. Honestly, I don't really give two. Let's see. Detail operator, operator, chip head, chip head, chip head. Oh, my girl. You took my spot. Damn it. Alright. Paco with his guns of glory. Go there. Coyote. Alright. It's one BTL operator. Ha! Oh, fuck. Kill the shaman. I don't get it. What's that do? Okay, I'm kind of getting it. I give it my AP in order for it to attack. Kill that bitch. Alright, it's one Yakuza down. Coyote, get over there for me. Kill that mage. Damn it, woman. You're hurting my ghost. Why you hurting my ghost? I want that on me. Alright. You escape, no? Good. There we go. Alright. Shoot that bitch, Paco. You're not at it. You so angry me. Chip head. Chip head. Dead bitch is dead. Alright. I want you here. Yeah, that was I was a little worried about. Some of the chip heads are actually kind of funny, though. Throw me right here. Go ahead. Alright, sweet little beast. Oh, fuck. I think my spirit turned on me. Yep. That's not good. I gotta remember to start reloading. Yeah. Okay. Alright, you little fucker. I'm gonna leave you to Paco. I'm gonna move here. Because we're gonna kill him. Paco, kill my creature. Holy hell. I want you over here. Okay. Shoot him, Cody. You gonna die, Decker. Paco. Move here. Shoot him. Yes. Better. Ah, fuck. Oh, wait, hold on. One more time. I don't want to forcibly do it. Can we put them down gently? Did I teach myself any decking? No. I ain't got no choice. Too bad. Really should have been a decker. Those poor tweakers. Gino. Talk to me, Gino. And we'll probably stop. Oh, fuck. We probably need to stop now. Actually, we are going to stop now because I think I totally forgot the time limit and got pulled into the game. So, until next video, take care.